The Association of Telecommunications Companies of Nigeria hosts the Executive Vice Chairman and the Chief Executive Officer of the Nigerian Communications Commission (NCC), Dr. Aminu Maida, at a grand industry reception at the Radisson Blu Hotel Anchorage, Victoria Island, Lagos.
Welcome to your world, built with you in mind.
Mr. Tony Izuegbe Emokwere, the president of ATCON, opened the event with a hearty welcome note, acknowledging the support of the NCC to the telecom industry thus far and commending the EVC for embracing members of the association, creating beneficial policies to the industry.
Thank you very much for all this event actually to host and welcome the EVC to our industry. It's a traditional event that we always do at ATCON to host all key stakeholders, and we believe that the event president of NCC is a major stakeholder in our industry. We do this from time to time, and we are very privileged and honored to have him here in our presence. We pledge to continue to work with the Commission as we have done in the past.
Members of the association, who are also key stakeholders of the Nigerian telecom sector, emphasize the need for more insight to the development of the sector while calling for the players to be carried along in major policy making.
We are quite delighted to have the EVC and his management team with us to be able to socialize. Of course, there are many challenges in the country generally, so I can't say particularly in our industry, but our industry is quite peculiar for the many reasons that the President had mentioned. But I trust that with the new leadership at NCC, our regulatory body, and with the cooperative hands that we've been seeing over time, I'm sure we'll be able to get through that in a short while with your leadership.
I believe actually we are at a tipping point in many ways. There's much that the industry we are in, I'll use the general term, the digital technology in this digital infrastructure underpins so much that we do. The changes that are being made are structural in a way that sets us up for a significant growth capability, right? And therefore, as the industry, it's our opportunity to take that bull by the horns, for want of a better term, and build on it.
We're looking towards more progressive transformation, and we hope that at the end of the day, everything will turn out as planned. I know the year has been quite tough for everyone. It's not just the telecom industry, but also in other sectors. But we know that at the end of the day, we're all going to go through it. When it's looking like things look so bad, I want to tell you it's because things are running over for our good. So I have so much faith in this leadership.
We look forward to a very, very not just welcoming event for you today, but also the engagement which we've started since you took office has been very fruitful. Some of you may not know, but I can say for sure that some of the positive initiatives that has come in the last few months has actually happened because we've tried to engage with the EVC, and he has always given us a listening ear. So this is pretty much event to formally, as the President said, welcome you formally into the industry. Part of what we look forward to is maybe doing some quiet section. Some of the captains of industry will want to have one-on-one interaction with you.
ATCON has been an important platform for our industry. It has built a really big tent, as you can see here with the players represented tonight, to bring everyone together and to deliberate on issues and bring forth issues and engage with the regulator of relevance with the objective of moving the industry and Nigeria forward.
So we are delighted to have you in our midst, and I have been close to friends of the industry and NCC for a very long time, and I can assure you that from the industry, based on what I'm hearing, that you're a silent achiever and you have an excellent team around you. In fact, by the time I heard of Engineer Abraham being appointed as an executive commissioner, I know that things are going to get much better for the industry. We have experts in the field. So we are so happy as an industry to have you as the EVC, and we are committed. We will support you in any way possible. What I will plead and pray is that as a senior government official, please always try and give listening ear to the captains of the industry, because you can use them to succeed in all your endeavor as you push NCC and the industry much higher.
We are feeling the changes. We know what you're doing because we are industry stakeholders, but we're actually feeling that something is happening. Huawei, MTN, everybody, they say here for 25 years. We know that you'll be here for 7 more years, according to Mohammed. And hopefully this industry will grow from 14 to 25% of GDP and actually begin to create much more impact. I know your visions you've shared, or your pillars and co. We're here to support you, and we're hosting you not because we just want to curry favor, but because we feel it's important to let you know that we have your back.
Other stakeholders present expressed their expectation of the EVC for the telecom industry during his tenure, commending the new policies that have been implemented. The highlight of the reception is Maida's address to the industry, where he appreciated ATCON for such an honorable reception.
So I just want to say a big thank you to all of you. I know that the challenges in the industry are acute, but I also want to assure you that we are taking them seriously. Myself and the Honorable Minister, we're working very, very closely, looking at the right policies to ensure sustainability for an industry that has done so well for the country. I mean, we're talking about 14% GDP contribution, but actually we're thinking we can do 25 above. And in fact, we even have a stretch goal within the ministry to see if we can even do more. And we also realize, and I think even the president realizes, that the importance of the digital infrastructure to the future of the Nigeria, of this great nation. So please have my assurances that we have your best interest at heart, but we also, as a regulator, we have two sides, the industry and the consumer. So it's about getting the balance right so that everybody gets a fair deal. So on that note, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much once again.
He assures stakeholders that the NCC will continue to listen and do the right thing to ensure sustainability and an increase in the contribution made by the industry to the GDP from 14% to a projected 25%. He further stressed that the need for policy implementation is to create a right balance between the consumers and the industry, and also implored the stakeholders to continue in the spirit of partnership towards a better industry.
And also the level of collaboration, because I guess we don't have a choice, because it's a value chain where everyone depends on somebody else. You can't play in this industry alone. So I think it's really important we look at the sustainability from that point of view. I think, and over the past 8 months, I've enjoyed tremendous support from almost everybody, whether it's the OEMs like Huawei, the device manufacturers, the MNOs, the internet exchange guys, the clearing houses. Everybody has basically extended the arm of collaboration.
The telecom sector accounts for over 13% of the total GDP in Nigeria. However, stakeholders look forward to a positive increase in this value, which according to the EVC is attainable through continuous partnership and collaboration. As the curtains drew to a close on this special evening, the buzz of excitement lingered in the air, with networking and photo sessions among attendees, which fostered meaningful connections for future collaborations in the telecom industry.
Well-researched and balanced stories, events and interviews across business, tech innovation and lifestyle. Please like, share and subscribe to this channel, www.youtube.com/Digivation Network.